Julia Ainsley, thank you so very much. This happens as Colombia announces that they have put a suspension on allowing flights into Colombia from the United States with people that are being expelled from our country. Meanwhile, hundreds of migrants spent another night sleeping on the streets of the border city of El Paso. Many of them camped out in front of Sacred Heart Church in the heart of El Paso. Its shelter is overwhelmed, just like so many of the city's other shelters. And joining us now is Father Rafael Garcia of Sacred Heart Parish in El Paso. Father, it's great seeing you. What are things like for you in and around your church right now?
Well, thanks for having me, first of all. Around the church for the past 10 days or so, the number really spiked. There's an estimate of maybe about 1,000 people out on the streets in our immediate area. We've had a shelter since December 13th, because that's when the number of people increased, and it was winter and it was below freezing temperature at night. So we started in December. But right now our capacity is about 120 to 130. We do that the best we can. We prepare meals. We have a place that's well staffed. But we've come to the conclusion that we cannot help everyone. There was a point where most everyone that was on the streets was able to come in, but now there are just hundreds and hundreds of people that we cannot serve.
And Father, what are these men, women, and children telling you about what they have had to experience to try and reach the United States, and why they are taking these steps that are so dangerous, so difficult for them?
Yes, the majority, over 90% of the people we serve and we see are from Venezuela. And the situation there seems to be continuing to get worse and worse. They tell us that with the cost of devaluation, the salary is now the equivalent of about $5 to $10 a month. And a bag of rice costs about $5 a month. That's $5 for a bag of a kilo. So that's what we've been told. At the same time, so they risk it all. I think if I was in their situation, I would do the same. They embark on this very dangerous journey through the Darien Pass. They tell us it's very sad to hear the stories of the families telling us how their own children have seen dead corpses around on the path. People die along the journey. There's criminal elements. And then they tell us that coming through Mexico is particularly difficult because there's a lot of criminal elements. There's corruption. They get kidnapped. So by the time they get here, they usually have gone through a lot. And I don't think anybody would embark on that journey unless it was a real necessity.
And Father, what resources do you and your church need now?
Well, we have staff. We have over 20 persons on staff because we cannot run a shelter efficiently without staff. We have kitchen staff. We have people working with the people directly. So just we're self-sustaining right now. We depend on our own donations that come to the church to sustain the shelter. We have different needs, but it varies a lot day to day on certain over-the-counter medicines, certain clothing, food. But overall, it's just a matter of the expenses. The utilities, of course, have gone up. The water bill has gone up. So we're making the best we can. But thanks be to God, we have had generous people send us money, and we continue with our mission.
You know, I was just thinking, when you were 9 years old, you had to leave your country, Cuba, with your parents because of the reality there, a reality that continues 62 years later. I guess, you know, when you see men, women, and children, you have to realize that there, but for the grace of God, go I, in so many ways.
Yes, and lately I've been really connecting with them in that sense, and that was also my history coming in, 1962 with my mother and brother. So it's very, very sad that these situations continue. I find that dictatorships, whether they're from the left or right, are unjust, they're violent, they don't work for the people they should serve. So I hope in the home countries there could be reform to help the people.